Hidden beneath the surface of our everyday lives lies a vast network of energies and frequencies that shape our reality in ways we've been conditioned to ignore. Ancient teachings have long suggested that we are more than just physical beings. We are energetic beings, interconnected with the universe at every level. This understanding is not just spiritual, it aligns with what modern science is starting to reveal about quantum mechanics and parallel realities. The universe operates on frequencies, and our thoughts, emotions, and intentions have the power to influence these frequencies. When we learn to tune into these energetic currents, we begin to perceive the world differently, no longer as passive observers, but as active participants in the creation of our experience. This power, however, has been hidden from us, suppressed through systems that thrive on keeping us unaware of our true potential. As we awaken to these truths, we start to understand that what we call reality is not fixed. It is a construct that can be reshaped by the conscious manipulation of our energy. The path to true empowerment lies in realizing that we are not confined by the rules we've been taught, but instead are capable of transcending them. Unlocking this power means breaking free from the illusions of control and stepping into a reality that we've always had the potential to create. In the hidden layers of reality, there lies a force that shapes our very existence, an unseen energy that governs the universe, the mind, and the fabric of our experiences. Ancient teachings speak of this energy, calling it by many names, from chi to prana, and revealing its deep connection to the cosmos. But what if this energy is not just something we harness? It is the very key to breaking free from the matrix of the material world. In today's world, we stand on the precipice of awakening, armed with the knowledge that reality itself is malleable, shaped by the power of the mind and the hidden forces within our subconscious. This is where the convergence of ancient wisdom and modern science meets, where quantum physics and esoteric philosophy collide. We are not simply passive participants in a grand cosmic game, but active creators of our own destiny. The laws of the universe, once hidden in plain sight, are beginning to unravel, exposing the true nature of our existence. With each step into the depths of our consciousness, we begin to realize that we have been living in a simulated reality, a construct of our own making. The question is no longer whether we can control our reality, it's whether we can break free from the illusion itself and tap into the boundless potential that lies beyond the veil. Empowerment comes not from external forces, but from within, as we learn to manipulate the very energy that surrounds us and reconnect with the universe in ways that defy conventional understanding. Reality, as we perceive it, is not as rigid or linear as we've been conditioned to believe. Layers of hidden dimensions and energies interweave to form what we call existence, and those who understand this know how to manipulate it. Ancient teachings, long buried or dismissed, speak of a universal flow, an energetic current that governs all creation. Tapping into this flow isn't reserved for mystics or gurus, it's a skill, one accessible through focused intent and alignment. However, society's structures are designed to divert our attention, feeding illusions of scarcity and fear to keep us disconnected from this power. The so-called matrix isn't just a concept, it's a system that thrives on our compliance, on our belief in limitations. Yet, through deliberate practices like raising vibrational energy, grounding into the present moment, and accessing deeper states of consciousness, we begin to dissolve these false boundaries. What becomes clear is that control over reality doesn't come from force or struggle, it emerges naturally when we align with the universe's core principles. Mastering these truths not only shifts how we experience life, but also reclaims the authority over our own existence. The path to empowerment lies in unlearning the programming that has kept us bound, and in embracing the infinite possibilities waiting just beyond the veil. The fabric of reality operates on a level most of us barely comprehend, governed by principles that have been both obscured and misunderstood for centuries. Ancient wisdom and modern discoveries converge on one truth: the universe is far more malleable than it seems. Through energy, thought, and intent, we hold the power to shape outcomes, not just within our lives but across the unseen dimensions that connect everything. Much of this knowledge has been hidden, kept out of reach through distraction, misinformation, or outright suppression. Concepts like energy fields, vibration, and higher consciousness are not abstract ideas, they are tools waiting to be harnessed. The manipulation of these forces, whether by natural alignment or deliberate practice, allows us to transcend the limitations of perceived reality. Simultaneously, systems designed to maintain control over the collective mind have reinforced the illusion of separation and powerlessness. But by breaking free from these constructs, tuning into the deeper frequencies of existence, and mastering the alignment between thought and energy, we unlock a level of autonomy that no external force can contain. This is the essence of awakening, not a single moment of clarity, but an ongoing reclamation of the boundless potential that has always been ours. In the hidden layers of existence, the boundaries of time, space, and even consciousness are not as fixed as they appear. What we understand as reality is a complex web of energetic exchanges, subtle frequencies, and deeply ingrained patterns that shape our experiences. At the core of this understanding lies the power of energy, an invisible force that permeates everything. Through the conscious manipulation of this energy, we can alter the course of our lives, unraveling the layers that have kept us from realizing our true potential. Esoteric philosophies and ancient traditions have long spoken of the unseen forces that govern existence. They taught that by tuning into the right frequencies, one could unlock hidden knowledge, transcend the limitations of the physical world, and access a deeper level of understanding. In modern terms, this aligns with theories in quantum physics and parallel realities, where the observer, your conscious mind, plays a crucial role in shaping what you perceive as reality. But there are forces at play, systems designed to keep us in a loop of limitation, to prevent us from recognizing our true power. These forces manipulate the subconscious, controlling our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors in ways that keep us within a controlled narrative. The key to breaking free lies in awakening to the truth that the power to change everything has always been within us, waiting to be unleashed. In this reality, the illusion of time and space controls not only our actions but also the very essence of who we are. The hidden forces manipulating our thoughts, emotions, and energy are much more intricate than most realize. Ancient wisdom, long suppressed, tells us that we are not just passive beings within a physical universe, but active participants in a vast, interconnected energetic field. This energy field is not only influenced by our minds but also by external forces that remain veiled from the masses. The subconscious mind is the gateway to tapping into this unseen power. When understood, it reveals the vast potential to reshape our reality. We are living in a time when the boundaries between the known and the unknown are blurring, with theories of parallel realities, quantum mechanics, and simulations becoming more than just speculative thoughts. They align with the ancient teachings that speak of a world beyond what our senses perceive. The universe operates in harmony with these laws, but it is the select few who understand how to manipulate the flow of energy that truly hold the power. These hidden truths have been concealed for centuries, but as consciousness shifts, they are becoming more apparent. By harnessing this ancient knowledge combined with modern science, it is possible to unlock the true potential of our minds, transcending the limitations of the physical world. As you break free from the illusion, you realize that the power to control your reality has always been within you. But it is the forgotten knowledge, embedded in the fabric of the universe, that will allow you to step beyond the veil and into your true power. In the vast expanse of reality, there are hidden layers of energy and consciousness that remain veiled from the average mind. These layers, though subtle, dictate the very nature of our existence, weaving together the threads of space, time, and perception. Ancient teachings, passed down through secret societies and mystics, speak of a hidden force, an energy field that shapes everything, from the smallest atom to the vastness of the universe. This force, long considered esoteric and unfathomable, is now being recognized by modern science as the fabric of reality itself. Quantum physics, with its strange paradoxes, suggests that the universe is not as solid as it appears, and our conscious mind plays a pivotal role in shaping the outcome of events within this realm. The idea of a simulated reality, once relegated to science fiction, is now gaining traction as a possible explanation for the nature of existence. What if we are not experiencing the world as it truly is, but rather through a veil, a simulated version designed to keep us from understanding our true potential? Those who have delved deep into this hidden knowledge have discovered that our energy, our very thoughts and emotions, hold the key to unlocking the boundaries of this illusion. By mastering the energy field within and around us, we can transcend the limitations of the perceived world, bending reality to our will. This is not merely about understanding the world around us, it's about realizing the power we have within. Through ancient wisdom and cutting-edge theories, we are beginning to understand that the universe is not a passive experience, but a dynamic force that we can influence, manipulate, and ultimately control. And with this knowledge comes an awakening, a realization that we are the creators of our own destiny, if we dare to tap into the deeper truths hidden from view. The hidden laws of energy shape the very fabric of our existence. We are not just passive observers of reality, but active participants in a vast cosmic play, guided by unseen forces. Ancient teachings and modern scientific discoveries converge on the idea that reality is malleable, influenced by our consciousness. The notion of a simulation, where our thoughts create the world around us, is not just a theory, it's a key to unlocking a deeper understanding of the universe. Beneath the surface of everyday life lies a vast web of interconnected energies, waiting to be harnessed by those who dare to look beyond the veil. Esoteric traditions have long pointed to the power of the subconscious as the ultimate force in shaping our reality. But it's not just a tool for personal growth, it is the very mechanism through which we navigate alternate dimensions and parallel realities. The principles of quantum mechanics, though hidden behind layers of scientific jargon, speak to the same truths that mystics and sages have known for millennia. The universe is a reflection of the mind, and what we believe becomes our experience. Through the mastery of these hidden truths, we can transcend the limitations imposed upon us and break free from the illusion of separation. The control of energy is not just about personal empowerment, it's about reclaiming dominion over the very forces that influence our lives. Those who hold this knowledge are able to manipulate the fabric of time, space, and even the laws of physics. In a world where the mind is the true ruler, understanding how to shift your vibration, tap into hidden dimensions, and unlock the quantum potential within is the key to living a life of profound transformation. In the hidden layers of our reality, there lies an intricate web of energy, consciousness, and control. The universe, as we perceive it, is not a static construct but a dynamic field of vibrating energies, subtly influenced by our thoughts and intentions. Ancient teachings spoke of this interconnectedness long before modern science could catch up, hinting at a deeper truth, that our minds are not merely passive observers of the world, but active creators of the reality we experience. Through the lens of esoteric philosophy, it becomes clear that what we call reality is a mere projection, a construct shaped by the frequencies we tune into. This is not just metaphorical. Quantum physics has shown us that at the deepest level, everything is connected through a vast, invisible web of energy. The subconscious mind, often seen as the hidden controller of our thoughts and actions, holds the key to unlocking higher dimensions of existence. By learning to access and manipulate the subtle energies that govern our inner and outer worlds, we can begin to break free from the limitations imposed by this material reality. The truth hidden in plain sight reveals that there are forces at play, ancient powers, forgotten knowledge, and hidden technologies that have long shaped the course of humanity. These truths, suppressed by those who seek to control the collective consciousness, are slowly coming to light. As we awaken to the fact that we are not just physical beings but multidimensional ones, we begin to see the vast potential within ourselves to shape not only our own realities, but the very fabric of existence itself. In the vast expanse of the universe, we are surrounded by frequencies and energies that shape our reality. These invisible forces are constantly at work, dictating not only the external world but also the depths of our subconscious. Ancient teachings have long acknowledged this hidden web of influence, yet much of this knowledge has been concealed from the masses. The key to unlocking your true potential lies in understanding the energy flow around and within you. The idea that we live in a controlled simulation is not as far-fetched as it once seemed. Science, particularly quantum physics, is slowly unveiling the profound connection between consciousness and reality. Every thought, every vibration, impacts the very fabric of existence, bending time and space to align with the subconscious programming that runs our lives. We've been conditioned to believe in a linear existence, but the truth is that there are infinite possibilities unfolding in parallel realities. These parallel dimensions are not just abstract theories, they are interconnected with the choices we make in this reality. By mastering your energy and gaining control over your subconscious, you begin to transcend the limitations of this illusion. You tap into the unseen forces that govern the universe, unraveling the mysteries that have been kept hidden for centuries. This path isn't for everyone, as it requires immense focus and a willingness to break free from the matrix that binds us all. Reality, as we perceive it, is a carefully constructed illusion, held together by invisible threads of energy and consciousness. Hidden beneath the surface of everyday life, there are layers of existence that only a few are able to access. This secret knowledge has been passed down through ancient teachings, and while mainstream society dismisses it, the truth remains: everything is energy. Your thoughts, emotions, and even your beliefs are powerful enough to shift the very fabric of your reality. The world we interact with is not as solid and immutable as it appears. Modern science, especially quantum physics, has already begun to touch on this truth. Our observation of the world shapes what we see. But there's more to this than the scientific community is willing to acknowledge. Esoteric traditions have long understood that we are not merely passive observers of reality. We are active participants, capable of manipulating the forces that govern existence itself. By tapping into ancient wisdom and forgotten practices, we can begin to unlearn the conditioning that keeps us trapped in a cycle of limitation. The mind, when unlocked, holds the power to alter both personal and collective realities. Understanding how to harness this energy gives us the ability to transcend the illusion of separation and tap into a higher level of existence, where the boundaries of time, space, and matter are no longer fixed. This is the power of self-mastery and the key to unlocking the true potential of the universe. The energy field around us is not just a passive presence, it's a complex, dynamic system that interacts with everything in our environment. Ancient philosophies and modern quantum physics both reveal that what we perceive as reality is far from solid and fixed. Instead, it's a malleable construct, constantly shaped by our thoughts, emotions, and the frequencies we emit. Our subconscious mind plays a pivotal role in this process, acting as a powerful filter that not only influences our perception of the world but also dictates the experiences we manifest. The hidden codes that govern this energetic web are often deliberately concealed, but throughout history, there have been those who have attempted to decode them. These teachings, passed down through secret societies and esoteric traditions, suggest that we hold the keys to control our own reality. By tapping into the power of our consciousness and aligning with universal principles, we can transcend the limitations imposed on us, unlocking a higher state of awareness and creating our own destiny. What if everything you've been told about the nature of existence is an illusion? What if your very thoughts and beliefs are being manipulated to keep you confined within a false matrix? The truth lies in the unseen realms, where hidden energies, subtle frequencies, and unseen forces weave together to form the reality you experience. To break free from this construct, one must first understand that reality is not just what you see, but what you perceive and believe to be true. Every thought you have, every emotion you feel, creates a ripple that extends far beyond what you can perceive. This isn't metaphorical, it's the foundation of how energy interacts with the universe. For centuries, this truth has been both revered and hidden, encoded in ancient teachings and suppressed by systems designed to keep you unaware of your own power. The connection between your mind, energy field, and the broader fabric of reality is the key to breaking free from the illusion of control. By consciously shifting your vibration and aligning with universal principles, you begin to influence outcomes not by chance but by design. This isn't magic, it's the physics of consciousness, an interplay of forces that modern science is only beginning to explore. But the challenge lies in undoing the programming that has dulled your awareness. From birth, you've been taught to see yourself as separate, powerless, bound by the rules of a material world. This narrative has served to keep you confined within the framework of limitation. Yet, the moment you reclaim your awareness and begin to act from your core essence, the illusion starts to crumble. Reality bends not because it must, but because it always has. It was only waiting for you to take control. The world we experience is not as it seems. Behind the veils of everyday reality, there are hidden layers that influence everything we think we know. The energy that flows through our bodies, the universe, and even the very fabric of existence is controlled by unseen forces that work at a level beyond our conscious awareness. Ancient teachings, from esoteric philosophies to occult sciences, have always pointed to the power we possess to transcend this illusion. These wisdoms are not merely spiritual beliefs, but are aligned with modern discoveries in quantum physics and theories of parallel realities. We are not just passive beings in a predetermined world, we are energetic entities, capable of shifting the very structure of our lives. What if we told you that the nature of the universe itself is a vast simulation? A highly sophisticated construct where the rules of space and time bend and break depending on our perception and manipulation of energy. This isn't science fiction, but a possibility supported by quantum theory, where every thought, every action, reverberates through the fabric of reality, shaping the outcomes we experience. Our subconscious minds are the key to unlocking this power. But there are forces, powers that benefit from keeping us ignorant, that manipulate this energy to maintain control over the masses, suppressing our true potential. The truth is, the more we align with our inner energy, tapping into our forgotten knowledge, the closer we come to unraveling the great illusion. This isn't just about gaining control over our lives, but about understanding the fundamental nature of reality itself and how it is shaped by those who understand these hidden truths. The subconscious mind operates as the ultimate gateway between perception and reality. Every thought, every intention, and every emotion vibrates at a specific frequency, creating ripples across the quantum field. These ripples are not random. They align with the greater construct of the universe, shaping experiences that seem coincidental but are, in fact, deliberate manifestations of our inner energy. Ancient teachings often referred to this as the law of correspondence, a principle that ties the inner world to the outer one. In the esoteric sense, energy flows where attention goes, and this is why those who control perception hold the key to shaping collective reality. Symbols, repetitive narratives, and hidden codes in media are not mere tools of influence, they are mechanisms designed to program the subconscious, ensuring that most remain unaware of their intrinsic power to break free from this construct. To step beyond these boundaries, one must recalibrate their energetic alignment. This means more than just raising vibrations. It requires dismantling the programmed beliefs embedded deeply within. Only then does the veil begin to lift, revealing the layers of simulation and the path toward authentic self-realization. The universe operates on frequencies, and every thought, emotion, and action aligns with these vibrational patterns. Those who understand this know that reality is not fixed but malleable. The hidden architects of control have long exploited this knowledge, embedding symbols and energetic manipulation into the very fabric of our daily lives. By keeping the collective consciousness in a state of fear or distraction, they effectively lower the vibrational field, making it easier to maintain their influence over perception. Ancient teachings, from Hermetic principles to Eastern philosophies, have hinted at the power within to transcend these limitations. The key lies in breaking the illusion of separation, the belief that we are isolated individuals rather than interconnected expressions of a greater energy field. By consciously raising your vibrational frequency through awareness, intention, and aligned action, you begin to dissolve the programmed layers of the simulation. It's no coincidence that quantum physics and esoteric knowledge are converging. Both reveal the same truth: reality responds to the observer. Your subconscious mind holds the blueprint for creation, but it's been conditioned to follow rules imposed by external forces. Rewriting these codes is not only possible but essential to reclaiming your sovereignty and stepping into your full potential as a creator of your reality.